Hi guys, it's Chantel here. I'm here in the Addstar server um in my place, and there seems to be a lot of, well, not that much actually. There used to be a lot more than that when I logged on, but I guess a lot of people got off. I can see my friends on there. It's, the miner builder, he's like the third last on the list. So he might write to me, I'm not sure, but he hasn't write to me. Well, I said hi to him when I logged on, but then we just did our own thing after that. So I don't know if he'll say goodbye or he'll say anything, but he's gone off and do his own thing, and I gone off and done my own thing. So yeah. Anyway, I'm here and recording to test things out again with my computer. If I don't see this video putting it up, then I still have issues. If things are going well, then that's perfect. Um, Now this is the Addstar server, and I'll put the link below, like the website below, to show if anyone's interested in the server. This server is made for anyone. It's all for all ages, even kids that are like 7 year olds. It's not really like in creative mode, it's more survival. Um, and it's more like, the reason why I'm saying it's for 7 year olds is that it's very strict for um, a lot of things. Like, they they're very strict on when it comes to, you know, um, like swear words and stuff like that. So you can't really write swear words in a chat. You can't really spam the chat. You can't even put a sign and write a swear word on the sign. They would even like, they'll give you a warning at first, and then if you disobey the warnings, they'll, kick you off. And if you disobey that, then they'll literally ban you off the server. So they're very strict on a lot of things, and you got to be careful what you write, because just the littlest words, like I wrote the word pita as in a pita bread, uh, because I was talking to my friend one day and I said, "Oh yeah," and he asked, "What did you eat?" And I said, "Oh, I had pita bread today," and then I got in trouble just writing pita, and apparently it means something else in this server. It means pain in the ass, which I didn't know. I was just, saying pita bread, like pita, whatever. So yeah, they're very strict on a lot of things, and then as you can see, whatever that's marked blue, those are the moderators. If you see a guy that is red, that would be an admin on the server. The guys that are in yellow are people who donated, and the people in blue are the people who didn't donate. Now, I've been on the server for like the longest time. Probably this is the longest server I ever been in, so 3 years, 3 years at most. And as you can tell, if you look for my nickname, it's Kiritograph. It's alphabetical order, so I can't really point it out to you, so you're gonna have to look for it. But also the miner builder, which is the third one last on the list, he's also blue, and he's not a donator. So what I'm saying is that you can actually play this game, play in this server, and pretty much do a lot of things, and you don't have to donate. They actually make the server legit enough that you don't have to donate, because it's not fair for some people who have to donate to play. So they made this server in a way that you don't really need to donate if you don't want to. They're not forcing you to do it. I mean, they highly recommend that they do, but if you can't donate, then it's not a big deal. They give you a lot of like chances for you to not to. So they gave you like a lot of like land to claim. So like you have to use a golden shovel, and once you use that, see in the chat it says that I have 28 100,000 more blocks to claim. If I pass those, that means I have to donate and get more. But I think you start off with 100,000. So yeah, it's pretty good, and I'll tell you, and I'll show you around how much land I have. Basically, what you see in the map right here is most of my land. So there's my house right there, that yellow block there, and if you see that little green um arrow there, that's me. So yeah, you can tell how big this land is, and I'm gonna show you around. So this is might be a big series, like it'll be a series of a lot of episodes because there's a lot to show. So I'll start off at my home, like in the basement. So this is my storage. Well, when I was walking around, you've probably seen this. So this is my storage area. So what I do is I sort out all the chests, and then I sort out like each and every item in their individual chests. So whatever important stuff goes in here. Whatever mob stuff, it goes in here. Skeleton stuff. String and spider eye and other. I put other things that I don't know what I can do with it, so I just shove them there too. But because I have space there, and I don't kill enough spiders to get that much space anyway. So yeah, and flowers gives you dye, so I suck the dye with the flowers. So um I don't make that much dye anyway, so this is more like organic stuff. So redstone stuff and redstone things that you work with redstone, I put it in here. So tools, whatever you need to, whatever tools I have. So basically, I store all my stuff here. Okay. Now I own a shop, so you'll see a lot of farming here. So the reason why is because of the shop I own. So some of the stuff I sell, I keep up with the farming, right? So that's why this is one of the reasons why I come on this server a lot, is because of keeping up with my shop. So this is the um alchemy al alchemy whatever. This is where you make your potions. This is where I make the potion. So instead of like, sometimes I forget the recipe. So I wrote down the recipe for one of these potions that I use a lot. So potion of healing. Now the reason why I have that is because I have spawners, and what I do is I let the mob drop, and then once they drop too much, then I just throw those potions, and then they die. So it's a quick way to kill them, right? So this is the top part of my house, right? Actually, I'll show you more what's down here. So you saw the storage area. There's a set of door here towards the pool, and these were the main doors from the beginning, so the front doors. Here these are automatic farming stuff. You need a lot of like bone meal to do this, so it's not really fun. Like I don't really like it as much, so but I've done it just to try it out. And this is supposed to be like a quick way to farm fish, like to go fishing. Again, it's hard. I don't understand it as much, so I don't like I tried it. It wasn't that great, so whatever, right? So I left it like that. Maybe there's a way of fixing it, right? So then if you go down here, there's water there, I don't know why. If you go down here, here is I'll show this around later on. This is going away from my place, right? But I made a mine rail to go underground to the other side of my land, basically. So it's like a shortcut way to get somewhere. But I'll show you that later. Right now I'm going to show you upstairs. Like I say, there's a lot to show you because I worked here. Like I've been on the server for so long that this is like many time on this. Okay, I spend a lot of time on this server, so you can tell how big and a lot of time I use up on here. So here is where I enchant stuff, and I didn't really build that. That's just from voting and everything. Like you can vote. Like just there's one guy that just voted right there, And sometimes there's like this thing happen. It's called happy hour, and then if people vote, you get random stuff. And one of the random stuff is these bookshelves. So ever so often I've been accumulating all these bookshelves. So yeah. Anyway, so you come up here, and here is my beacon thing. So right now I have speed, haste, and strength. That's going on right now. I thought those are the three best that I can work with. So I wrote it down on here too. So here is a bit of my wheat farming. So sometime I just do a bit of wheat farming here. Um, and then when you come up here, this is normally like when I'm done. Like if I'm storing stuff, I'll put it all here, right? And then I have a ender chest to send it to my shop because I have an ender chest there too. So that's basically storing stuff for the shop. And then here's my um, carrot farm, and then I get nether warts here, and I come up here and I get the potato farming here, and then I come up here and there's cocoa beans. And yeah, every floor I have a cat. I don't know why. And then here it's just sugarcane. And that's basically the very top part of my house, right? Like you can see the view is pretty big. So that big building right there is shared with my friend. So I can go there and also farm there. So if, even though I have a farming here and I don't have enough, like if there's too much people buying all my stuff, then I have a backup, which is the my friend's big garden there, right? So this is my friend where he lives. I started off there at first, and then I moved here. So yeah, I got my own place. So he wanted like a separate place from each other. So I'm like, okay, I don't mind. So, whatever. Like we both work together, but then eventually we just eventually like separated from each other. But we share our things, we still work together, and we still like help out each other out if we want to, or we do our own thing sometimes. It depends on the mood we're in, right? So sometimes I'm not in a mood to do anything, so I don't go on very long, or vice versa. Like sometimes he's not in the mood for much, so he won't really want to play with me. But if we're in the mood to play, we play together. So yeah. So over there is my spawner. Well, it's supposed to be an automatic gold thing, and it doesn't really work. I have to fix that. So I turned it off for now, and it just spawns like guys right now. But I should turn it on once in a while. But yeah. Um, I turn it off most of the time, though. I leave it turned off because it does reduce lag a lot. Because it's when you turn it on, it's like it makes a lot of noises, and then it crushes the zombie guys, and I'm supposed to get their loot. But it's pretty rare that I get their loot, so yeah. So here's a kind of a shortcut to get out of my place if I want to. So I just get on this tree, and I get to this corner of this tree, and then I just drop down here like that. Okay, so this is my diving board. I'm not gonna show you. I can die. My friend tried it and he died a few times. So basically, you go out the diving board, you try to drop, and you land on this spongy thing, and you land in the water. I mean, well, in the pool, right? Like that. So it worked. You do bounce. So but you have to really aim it really well, and my experience point is pretty high right now, so I'm afraid to lose it all if I miss. So I don't want to, maybe next time. If you guys want to see me do it, then let me know. But right now I don't really like. I'll show you around for now, right? So okay, so this is the main doors that you've seen coming out. So I did a little bit of farming. So I put the uh, the bunnies with the pigs because they both eat carrots, so I might as well put both this together, right? And these two eat wheat, so I put those two together. So, and the reason why these sheeps are separate from these sheeps is because these one has color and these ones are plain white. So if I want like any color I want, then I can use the wool off them and I don't kill them. But I will kill them to get muttons off of them, right? So that is the reason why I did that. Okay, so here is this egg farm. So I have chicken here and water. They swim in their water, the egg plop goes into a hopper and then goes through um, a series of chests. I have 3 chests just in case it overflows the chest, but nah, it doesn't really. Like one time it did almost got full, but I still have a backup chest here and a backup chest here in case I forget to check up on it. So I never seen it that much back full, so I'm pretty good with that. So yeah, that's the automatic egg farm. So I do sell some egg in my shop. I have a little bit of like donkeys and horses. Hi guys, hi, you eating? Yeah, you having fun? I put them outside because they look happier outside. So yeah. Um. So here. Oh yeah, and if you want to know if you still in part of your land, you just use this stick. I call it the walking stick. So it tells you like on the chat like that block has been claimed by Craft 79 by at the bottom of the chat there. So over here you can see how much land I have, like how much I claimed and everything and who it's owned. So and if I know the end of the claim land, well it would tell me like by this block right here, right? So you have to claim by square, and I think you can claim only 10 by 10. I think I'm not sure how big you have. The biggest you have to, the smallest you have to claim. But as far as I know, you can't claim more than 10 blocks. I think, less than 10 block. I mean. So yeah. So if you go around and then you just keep like right clicking with your stick, it tells you where you claim. See, look, I just right clicked somewhere else. So like I clicked here, this is another place I claim. I clicked here, here's another corner area I claimed. And you can see the gold blocks. Those are not real. They're fake. It just tells me where like the borderline is where I claim. But if I pass this borderline, let's say, and then I hit there, it tells me another spot I claimed. So you keep hitting with the see, you can see the borderline, how much I've claimed there. So I claim all that.